Hey, everybody, we are privileged to be here right now with Mr. Williams, and we want to talk to you just for a moment about the Jim Williams Scholarship. So, Jim, we're so glad to be with you this evening to get you on camera and talk to you just for a moment about the scholarship that we're doing and trying to help get across the finish line. And so, you know, you're aware that you have changed many of our lives. Are you aware of that?
Sort of.
Sort of. You have. You've impacted us so greatly in our lives. You've impacted us to change our lives forever through your integrity, your leadership, your example, your love of music. And we just want you to know that. And so we're just so honored and blessed to be, for you have been such an integral part of our lives.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And I want to ask you too, when you first started teaching, how did you envision yourself being at this stage of life with your teaching career? What did you envision?
Well, when I started teaching, I was ready to give it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I kept thinking this is not going to work. This is just not going to work, and at the end of the first semester, I was ready to pack it in.
Wow.
And then as the second semester got going, now this is in the beginning, you understand, I felt a little better about it.
Okay.
And then I felt better about it, and then better and better.
Yeah.
And so it just got to be pretty good after a while.
I would say it's not just pretty good, it's amazing.
Okay, well, thank you.
It truly is amazing. And I think that for all of us, just who you are and yourself and your love of music has so impacted us. And we are giving away a copy of The Parting Blessing to individuals who give to the scholarship fund. And so could you tell us briefly, how did that whole project come together? Because we know we're witnesses of the fact that that music has impacted us so much. We sang it at the end of every concert we did. And that song is one of the most impactful songs that we've ever sung in our lives. And so how did that come about?
Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Step by step, note by note,
Yeah.
I wrote the thing, and I never thought it would have this much impact on people.
Wow.
But the more we did it, the stronger it got.
Wow.
The more influence it seemed to have in people's lives.
Right.
And so that's about all I can tell you about it. That's all I can tell you about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just an unreal progression of life.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get accustomed to it myself.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just seems so unnatural. But it, like he said, for a lot of people, it became pretty important.
Oh,
And for me, it was very important.
yeah.
And we just did what we could. But I never had any idea that Parting Blessing
Yeah.
would be that influential in people's lives.
Well, I think for most all of us that have been in the choral program, when we sang the Party Blessing, there wasn't a time that our eyes we were crying every time because it was that emotional, that impactful to us and to everybody that's ever sung it or heard it. And so
Yeah.
we just want to thank you for leaving that with us and just what you did in that. And so it's amazing.
You're very welcome. And some people write music where they become choral musicians, and they move on then to a different level and a different level and different level. And when I was at East Burke, I mean at Bert, where was it? At, well, at the,
Hildebrand.
When you was at Hildebrand,
yeah,
Forestburg, okay.
at Hildebrand.
Uh-huh.
I never thought I would go that far, but I never thought I would be in the business that long.
Yeah.
But the first semester, quarter, whatever, I was at Hildebrand. It was a train wreck.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just felt lost. But like I say, the longer I did it, the more secure I got in it. And then after 10 years, I think it was, it came time to make a choice because I was going to either go to a different school or something, but something had to change.
Right.
So I decided I would try to do work for the county.
Okay.
And I tried that for a semester, and then I tried it for another one. And I remember the time I was sitting standing in my office by myself. And I was standing there and I thought, this is not what I want to do. This is when I was
Central office.
Working for the county with central
yeah,
office.
working for the county in
Yeah.
Central Office. And I thought, this is not it. And so I went to the superintendent and I told him that I wanted to go back to teaching. And we talked back and forth. I liked Dr. Weaver a lot. And he finally convinced me that I could do both. I could teach and I could do the other stuff I was doing. And so I thought, okay, we'll do that because I was ready to teach music at George Hildebrand, anywhere, just as long as I taught music.
Right.
And so he convinced me to stay because East Burke was just opening.
Okay.
He convinced me to stay at East Burke and see what happened in music and to see what happened after that. And so I did. And so I taught music for a few periods, and then I was, what was I think I was a music coordinator
Okay.
for the rest of the year. And I liked that okay,
Right.
but it still didn't fit what I wanted to do.
Right.
And so gradually, I crossed the line and then became a full-time choral musician.
Wow. Okay.
And that's what I wanted to do all along. I hate to say that's what I wanted to do all my life because I started out as in music, and then I took this job, and it was amazing. What I think it did for me, and it was, I just can't describe it because that was an awakening, so to speak,
Right.
for me.
Right.
So, do I have a chance to get any information from you?
Yeah. Well, I know for all of us who were taught under you, for you going back to the classroom and teaching people like us, it's obvious you found your calling. You found that, and you were in your element, and you made a life-changing impact on all of us. And you have truly impacted us in a way that's changed our lives. And you've left a legacy with us that is forever. And we want to thank you for that.
Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it so much. And we had so many good years,
Yeah, we did.
both at Eastburg and in the Hildebrand.
Yeah, that's incredible. And I think that for all of us, like, you made us who we are today, and that's a very impactful statement, but it's very, very true. And for you to do what you've done to impact our lives the way you have, we can't thank you enough. And we just want to make sure that we have continued that legacy of you through the scholarship. And right now in our scholarship fund, we need to raise about another $8,000 to get the scholarship fund to where it can then be sending out monies to help future music recipients here in the county, specifically drawn in Eastburg High School. So we need your help. Help us continue the legacy of Jim Williams in this scholarship fund. And we'll attach at the bottom of the video another post about where to send your checks to and where to mail them to and how much. It'll be $55, $50 for the scholarship fund to the community foundation, but make it at the Burke Theater Guild. We'll give all the address, everything else to you in the bottom post. And the $5 that it's additional will be for purchasing and mailing to you a signed stamped copy of a parting blessing from Mr. Williams. So, Mr. Williams, thank you. And I want to thank you for your impact in my life and many of our lives. I would not be who I am today without you. And so I want to thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Guys, we need your help. Help us make a difference. Help us in the scholarship fund to continue the legacy of Jim Williams. Thank you.